All right, folks, we're just settling in and getting things straightened around. There we go. Well there. Hello folks. We're just going to give people a minute to gather together and we'll get started. Just pardon my big head in the way. We'll just check our tuning. Well, all right. Well, let's get started. So welcome to Second Wind and the Second Wind sing-along. We've got mostly familiar tunes tonight. There might be a newish one or two. We'll see. They're all pretty straightforward, though. Anyway, I hope life's treating you all well. It was a lovely day here today, sunny and cool, but not as cold as November might be. A little bit of frost on the pumpkin this morning, but that was okay. It was to be expected on the 2nd of December, or 2nd of November. What month is this? Anyway, you know. Anyway, so tonight I'm going to kind of follow a bit of a theme, if you will. This theme is inspired by my oldest sister, Beth. Beth passed away a few years ago, all too soon, of multiple myeloma. And anyway, but one of her favorite sayings was when you were having a toast, she would raise her glass and toast to love and friendship. And really, you know, when you strip away all of the glossiness in life, if you've got lots of love and lots of friendship, probably you've got what's really important, you know, because that takes care of so many other things. And so this is a little bit of a tribute to her philosophy. And she was full of love and always surrounded by friends. So anyway, so this first tune is a tune by John Prine, one of my favorite songwriters and singers, partly because John Prine didn't have a great operatic voice, so he wrote things in keys that I can sing in. And I like that, you know, his songs are infinitely singable for the average person. So anyway, this was a song off his last album, which actually won a Grammy Award. This is called the song called Summer's End. And as most of you John Prine fans know, he passed away of COVID-related issues last spring. Anyway, this is called Summer's End, and you know we've kind of had a bit of an extension of summer, but I think it's going to come to an end for sure. Really, okay, it has. Leaves are gone, you know. Anyway, here we go. Summer's End. I'm on capo 4 if you're playing along. I don't usually start with something this slow, but it just seemed to suit my mood when I was picking the songs here this week. Summer's End, around the bend just flying. Swimming suits are on the line just crying. I'll meet you there as per our conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. Well, you never know how far from home you're feeling. What a great line. Until you watch the shadows on the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing. In your car, the windows are wide open. Just come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Just come on home. Valentines break hearts and minds at random. That old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. Well, I can see that you can't win for trying, and New Year's Eve is bound to leave you crying. Come on home. Come on home. No, you don't have to be alone. Just come on home. Moon and stars hung out in bars just talking. Still I love that picture of us walking. Just like that old house we thought was haunted. Summer's End came faster than we wanted. Now come on home. Come on home. No, you don't have to be alone. Come on home. Come on home. No, you don't have to be alone. Just come on home. John Prine, Come On Home, Summer's End. All right. So, hello, folks. I can see names scrolling by, but the print's too small for me to read them, I'm afraid. So, all right, this next tune is a tune by Randy Newman, and it's a tune, you know, we'd always like to be kind of this person, I think. I think everybody would like to be a good friend to their friends, and And this is called "You Got a Friend in Me" by Randy Newman. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead, you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. You just remember what your old pal said. And you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. And you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. Well, you got a friend in me. Some other folk might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger, stronger too. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. Everybody now, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough, when the road looks rough ahead, you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. You just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. As the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. Well, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. There you go. Little Randy Newman. Short people got no reason to live. Well, we won't dwell on that one, will we? Oh, wrong apparatus. All right. So this next tune is really about, it's sometimes when you're in trouble, and or things aren't going great and you need a friend. Well, this is a great song by Paul Simon about just that, called "Bridge Over Troubled Waters." And I have to stretch a little for this, so forgive me. We'll try to breathe deep, and if you have to, you just turn your head for a minute, because it might not be pretty. Anyway, you all know it though, so sing along. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times are rough and friends just can't be found.
of down and out. When you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl. Sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on the way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend. Oh, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
Bridge Over Troubled Water. Great tune. Built for a tenor, but great tune. All right, what do we have next? Oh, look at that. Well, you gotta have a little Beatles, right? You know, because after all, you can't really get by without a little help from your friends, can you? So what all is new with you folks this week? Many of you are in the midst of the circuit breaker out there, which seems to be going on for quite a while. I'm a little, kind of, you know, when it first came up, we thought maybe, you know, the 2 weeks would be it, but apparently not. All right, so here's a tune written by Lennon and McCartney, the major songwriters for the Beatles, and I will say I don't seem to have a whole lot of notes for tonight. Probably means we'll finish early, right? You'll get to be able to watch something on TV at 8:30 if you like. Anyway, so this is called With a Little Help from My Friends, and what would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk at me? And lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Everybody, oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Well, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, gonna try with a little help from you when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Well, I'm gonna try a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. And would you believe in love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn up the light? Well, I can tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with little help from my friends. Well, gonna try with little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? Oh, I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. Little help from my friends. Well, a few little rough edges on that, eh? I maybe need a little help from some friends. That would be you guys. You'll have to sing louder. All right. Anyway. So this next tune is by a wonderful songwriter, really, who's written some just classic tunes over the years. Quite a few, several of which we've done here over the last year. This is a woman, Carole King. Anyway, a great songwriter, and she wrote this and had a big hit with it, and James Taylor also had a pretty big hit with this. It's called You've Got a Friend, and it's a great tune, really. I'm going to just bring it a little closer because my eyes aren't getting any better as the night goes on. Down in trouble and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right. Just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there. Brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all I have to do is call, and I'll be there. Hey, you got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old door just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. And winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. You've got a friend. Well, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, they'll desert you, and take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. And winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Baby, you've got a friend. Great tune. Carole King. And, we all need a friend like that, right? So this next tune is an old tune. This goes back to 1927. It's written by Harry Woods. It's been recorded by lots of different people. And, I believe we used to sing this in the car. It was a tune, a favorite of my mother's. And we used to sing it in the car on occasion. We used to, when you get 7 kids or 6 kids, 6 or 7 depending on the day or the year. All in the back seat of the car. Well, one of us, usually the littlest one, got to sit between Mom and Dad in the front seat. All the rest of us were in the back seat. We never went to the station wagon. Vans didn't exist. Anyway, so to keep things calm and cool, we would, when things started to get rough, we went straight to the rosary. It was, we were of that ilk. And, but generally, Mom tried to sing, and we would all sing along. There you go, a sing-along. Imagine that. As children, in the car. It was great. And this was one of the, tunes. I don't think we knew all the verses. I think we just knew the first verse. But maybe first 2. Anyway, this is called Side by Side, and I've done it several times with different choirs over the years, and it's a fun song, but really it's all about just, taking her cool, and anyway, here we go, Side by Side. Ain't got a barrel of money, maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. I don't know what's coming tomorrow, maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load, side by side. All kinds of weather. What if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. If we've all had the quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song, side by side. doesn't matter at all. And when we've all had a barrel of money, maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Yeah, they don't write them like that anymore, eh? What a fun tune. And now, one of the other things, of course, you would do with a friend is you would, if you were Bill Withers' friend, then you could lean on him, couldn't you? And so here we go. Lean on me. And because really, sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Really, you don't even need the music, do you? It's great. Okay, Lean on Me by the great Bill Withers. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you don't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load if you just call me. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry Great tune. Well, so this next one is a love song, and this specifically was one of my sister Beth's favorites, and she would sing it at all hours, and she just thought, well, this is really what we've got to do, It's called "Let Your Love Flow" by a group called the Bellamy Brothers. And you would have to be my age or older to remember the Bellamy Brothers. I remember the song. I probably saw the Bellamy Brothers on Ed Sullivan if they were on, the first 20 minutes. Unless it was a night that we knew Topo Gigio was going to be on, and then we got to stay up and watch it. You remember Topo Gigio? Eddie, kiss me good night, Eddie. Anyway, he was probably right after the Bellamy Brothers on Ed Sullivan. Here we go. Let Your Love Flow. There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit nights with your lover. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams. Let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Yeah, let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season, reason. There's a reason for the warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candle lights. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us. So let that wonder take you into space and lay you under its loving embrace. Just feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back now. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the reason. Well, let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things. Let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Yeah, let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you all living things, and let your love shine. You'll know what I mean. It's the reason. Let Your Love Flow, the Bellamy Brothers. Great tune, really. Oh, a little hard on the throat, though. So this next tune is really kind of over the course of this pandemic, which would be the course of these sing-alongs now for me. I measure most things now by which song we were doing that week. Everybody has a measure of their own, Anyway, this has become one of my favorite songs. Partly because it took a lot of work. It's not, it's not an easy song for me. But I love the tune. I love this, and it's been around a while. This was, I think, it was recorded by Ray Price, but probably the best known version is by Louis Armstrong. I believe Louis Armstrong recorded this in 1967. I don't think he intended it to be for Expo, but maybe he did. Anyway, it's called What a Wonderful World. And really, if there was a little more love, a little more friendship, maybe a decent settlement for Cupid, then there'd be what a wonderful world it would be, wouldn't it? Anyway, but it's not What a Wonderful World It Would Be. That's another song, right? This is What a Wonderful World. And here we go. Yeah, I just have to get it in my head. Some days the song just doesn't appear in your head when you want it to, right? And see skies of blue and clouds of white, that bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of, no, folks, I'm just going to skip that. I played it this afternoon. It went really, really well. But it's just not, it's not suiting me. I'll play it again later. I'll go home, it'll be just exactly what I wanted it to be. But we'll come back to that another night. My apologies. It's just not, I'm drawing a blank, and I'm not particularly happy about it. Anyway, that's okay. It's just a song, right? It's a wonderful world either way. So we're going to close tonight with a little tune done in 1988 by a gentleman named Bobby McFerrin. Now, Bobby McFerrin did this all a cappella. I'm not going to. Anyway, we're going to just dive right in. It was originally released for the film Cocktail. Anyway, it went to number 11 on Billboard. I've got notes on this one right here. Anyway, and won Grammy for Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Male Pop Performer in 1988 or 89, anyway. Anyway, here we go. This is Don't Worry, Be Happy. So, please, Say hello to your friends, say hello to your loved ones, call somebody you haven't seen in a while, talk to them, say nice things. Be kind, and you have a good week. And here we go. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. Easy to say, isn't it? Well, the landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate, but don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no girl to make you smile, but don't worry. Be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown. That will bring everybody down, so don't worry. Be happy. And this is a little song I wrote. I hope you learn it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Listen to what I say now. And in your life expect some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double, so don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. And in your life expect some trouble, and when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Be happy, be friendly, let your love flow, and have a great week, folks. And just a couple of notes I might make, just events coming up. If you're craving for an event, this Saturday night, Jason Price, who is a great country performer from Halifax, will be performing here at Second Wind, 7:30. That's an Arts Council, Carleton Victoria Arts Council show, and you can check on the Arts Council's Facebook page for a number to call if you think you'd like to take that show in. And on November 14th, that's a Sunday afternoon, Ventus Machina, a woodwind quintet that operates out of Moncton, Sackville area, will be here at Second Wind, and they'll be here with Alain Clavette from CBC, the CBC Bird man, and they're going to do a song called a bird song concert, including a new piece that's written specifically for them. And Alain Clavette will have lots of beautiful slides that he'll be showing and talking about as part of the concert, kind of a multimedia thing. And last but not least, there'll be, if you check the Second Wind Facebook page, just a little later this week, there'll be details for dinner theater. Can you say dinner theater? And that will be the Broadway players from Grand Falls, just as a duo coming, and that will be Saturday, the 27th of November. So you can put those in your issue machine, and you can watch for more information on our Facebook page or the Arts Council's Facebook page. But a little live music is coming back, and you do have to be fully vaccinated to come to a live music event. That's by government decree, so take that up with a higher authority than me. And anyway, but I hope you'll join us for some of those shows if you're in the neighborhood. If you're not in the neighborhood, maybe you should come to the neighborhood, and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, thank you very much. Good night, and be kind, and don't worry, be happy, be friendly, and we'll see you next Tuesday, same time, and that'll be, I believe it'll be mostly Remembrance Day sorts of things, but that doesn't mean all gloom and doom. There'll be some happy songs too. So we'll see you then, 7:30 next Tuesday. That's the 9th of November. Take care. Have a great week. Good night.